B.
And your host, Michael.
Here with
Serenity.
Noel.
And Deborah.
Thank you all for tuning in. We have a lot of interesting topics lined up for you today.
Special thanks goes out to our sponsors, the 100 Black Men of Las Vegas, the Clark County Black Firefighters Association, and Annie's Kitchen, where the sauce is boss. Located at 1212 D Street.
Before we get started, let's hear some of Miss Nikki's success stories. Serenity, what's happened successfully for you this week?
Your girl just got a new job.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am. Congrats. Where are you
All
working
right.
now?
I'm working at a car dealership, but it's only up from here.
Do I sense a new car coming?
I smell it.
Okay. Let them know.
Noel, what's happened for you this week?
Not this week, but I did get a call back for a modeling agency audition next week.
Okay.
I'm excited.
Is it out here in Vegas?
It is.
Okay.
Just let them
Close.
know. If they need anybody else, I really want to model.
Okay, here she goes.
Okay.
There you go.
I'll give you the info.
Ever, do you have anything?
Your boy finally got his high school diploma and graduated.
Okay,
got
we
that.
represent all class of 2019 this
There
year.
you go.
But y'all know 2016 did it better.
Anyway.
where
I agree to
2017
disagree.
was the best.
Congratulations on all your successes. Remember to celebrate even your smallest successes every day and throughout the week.
All right, it's time to get the teens talking. At any time during our show you have a question or comment, please call in at 702-647-3688. And again, our number is 702-647-3688.
So let's get into our very first topic. It's very popular this week. Recently, Netflix released the series When They See Us, which is a 4-part episode drama miniseries written and directed by Ava DuVernay. This series exposes the breakdown of the U.S. criminal justice system during the Central Park 5 case. For those listening who may not know, the Central Park 5 case is where 5 young boys from New York who were wrongfully convicted of raping a woman in 1989. All 5 boys spent between 6 and 13 years in prison before a serial rapist confessed to the crime. Have any of you seen the show?
I have, and I
Yeah.
I
said,
have not.
Oh.
This is actually the first I'm hearing of it.
Really?
You've never seen
Do you
it?
have a
Really?
Netflix account?
Like, I have Netflix, but like,
I'm gonna-
Yeah,
Did you-
okay, hold on. Do you have Instagram?
I mean, I'm not really on.
That's
social
why.
media.
Right. Yeah. I'm just saying.
Highly recommend seeing it. We about to spoil it a little bit, but
All right,
I still
all right.
recommend seeing it. So what are your thoughts on the series, Certainty?
To be honest, I'm a simp. I cry a lot.
You
so
cried?
I cried
I did it.
a lot.
It was
Alright,
sad, but I didn't cry.
Look, I was like, I don't know. It just, when you watch a movie and it hits home,
Yeah,
like it just hits a different way.
yeah.
So that was definitely it for me. I felt like it made me really wanted to get up and do something.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, because I was watching the first episode at work, and I'm not even gonna lie, I was up in there like little tears
Yeah.
out of my face. I'm in the room by myself though, so I'm just chilling.
that's how it was.
And then
Yeah.
and then when I get out there, it's like, oh, you got like to take care of something, right? And I looked at these white folks. I was just like,
Just mad.
I was
Deshaun
like,
texted
it wasn't
me.
even y'all who did it. Like,
That's how it was.
Deshaun texted me like, "Have you seen this new series? It's kind of making me tear up a little bit."
I'm
like,
sitting
"I
on the
just
couch and I'm just
finished
like,
it."
this
I was
ain't
mad.
right.
Yeah,
They over here trying to blackmail the father to tell the son to confess. I'm like, this is just too
a
much for
lot
me.
happened.
and
What?
like.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, and like, what killed me is Corey just being a good friend, and he got the most time of all.
Could you be that
All
type
of
of friend?
I told you no. I told you, I'm the friend. I'm gonna go tell your mama. The police, it just took you. I'm the friend who's supposed to go tell your mother. I'm not going to jail with you. I'm sorry.
Now on the flip side, my mama gonna be like, why you ain't go with him?
Cause I'm
Like that's the why you
you
didn't
let
go
your
with him.
friend go
But
down
like
to
I
the police
said,
station
I
by
ain't
themselves.
stupid.
And even in that time period when police was just picking up black kids off the street, that's scary.
Yeah,
Cause some of them don't return. That's why I'm like, I'm going with my friend.
yeah.
We in this together.
But did you see the part where he got left? Like, his mom picked up his friend.
I don't think they knew that he was in there. That's what I feel like. I don't think they knew that he was in the other room.
But my thing is, he wasn't even holding. So, like, I don't know. To me, I was just like, if I'm not even in holding, I would have been able to leave.
That's
Honestly. So, I would have went down with him. If I can leave, I'm gone.
And also in New York, he was 16, so they sent him to adult prison, which
Yeah.
I thought it'd be 18. But since he was 16, it was like he's technically an adult, so his parents didn't have to be present for none of the
But, like,
questioning.
He went
Yeah.
through it the most.
But not even that. Remember, they pulled him into the closet and beat him.
Yeah.
Like, no, that's what really made me look like. This is why at first when I wanted to be, like, I wanted to do CSI, I wanted to be in that field because I felt like since there's not a lot of right, we need to make it right.
Exactly.
That's how I felt. There's not a lot of black people in the, like, there's
You
more
want the-
black
you want-
folks in the system than protecting the system.
Right.
So I felt like I wanted to be that difference. But then I changed my mind.
So why do you think it's so important for people to see this miniseries?
I think it's just important because people like Everett didn't even know it was on there.
Yeah.
And it's a true story.
Exactly.
So just watching and knowing this is something that actually happened, but now there's like they're getting more justice because they did receive justice years after the documentary was released.
And the prosecutor on the case, she's actually
Boy,
she got
she
dropped
made
from
me
multiple
so
book deals,
mad.
and because she wrote a lot of crime novels,
Yeah.
and she became a New York bestseller and all this type of things when she wrongfully convicted these boys, and now a lot of her books are being dropped from stores and things like that. So Twitter did its
As
thing.
well they should.
yeah.
But my thing is, this story is not new.
Exactly.
It happened
Exactly.
years ago. So why did they even allow her on the bookshelves back then?
I
Because-
think it's because of social media. That's the power of social media. For so many people to be like, no, that's not fair. She did this wrong. Everybody knew about it, but even me, I didn't know about this case until the series.
You didn't know about this
No,
case?
I didn't.
Bro, I
Yeah,
learned
neither
this.
did I.
didn't
I
know.
learned this case I learned this in school in one of my classes because he's like, it was one of my I forgot what class it was, but it was in high school, and he said find a story, and we talk about it. I, being pro-black, I had to find something in there. So I've seen this before. I read about this. But it's scary because now they're just not coming out with the story for it. But people are like, oh, these 5 was wrongfully convicted. These are not the only 5. You know how many people are actually in
Yeah.
the
They
system
just have different names.
that just that who are still being charged for something they did not do.
Yeah, you're right about that. Hello, caller. We got a caller on the line, y'all. Hello, caller. You're live on KCP Teen Talk. What's your comment? Oh, well, thank you so much, caller. Okay, let them know you going strong. Yeah, he was, and he was the one that said get him the death penalty. Let them know, Stick Man.
All right.
All right, thank you so much, caller.
much.
Now, moving on. According to Los Angeles Times, Lee Daniels declared on Tuesday that the actor Jussie Smollett, who was accused of staging a hate crime against himself, would not be returning on the 6th and final season of Empire. Noel, how you feel about that? Because I just seen your mouth drop. Like,
I watched the show, so that's a little. It's frustrating to me.
I feel like, I thought Jamal would return. I mean, I thought everything was good.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm over this whole situation. Who knows what really
Yeah.
happened? Let's
Me
move
too.
forward. Like, who cares if he on Empire, not on Empire? Should have been on Empire. Would have been on. Like, who cares?
Okay.
You're not an Empire fan if you're
At
saying
all.
that.
It's okay. It's almost the same thing that I used to watch The Fosters, and I guess the brother.
Oh,
he
yeah,
made he did
he
something
did.
dumb, and he got kicked out of the show. Okay, well, why do I have to suffer? Okay, I'm sorry, but it was just a little frustrating. It's
Selfishness.
frustrating.
Like the new Jesus wasn't Jesus. I know what you're talking about.
Okay,
But
well,
like that, to be honest, I don't care for Empire no more. I'm over it because they just making new seasons to be in the loop.
True.
But yet Star has not came back. I'm
True.
fighting for Star.
Well,
Okay.
I only watch Empire because of Cookie.
well, I mean,
Well,
me too,
but-
though. I'm not gonna
Fine.
lie.
But that's exactly why I go see her movies.
my whole thought
At this
process
point.
is, like, I get, like, he did what he did, and it's like, it's not right, but I mean,
Everyone
Put him in jail or don't?
honestly,
Before or
like,
no?
had the law have been served, like, and he's still walking around, then honestly, I don't see why he like shouldn't be like allowed. Honestly, like, because if the
It's-
studio making Empire
He's
could
a
like
liability.
overlook it,
It
Yeah,
looked like he
true.
allowed.
Then whatever.
And Lee Daniels was one of the people that reached out and was like real concerned about him. And to find out that he was lying and everything, it made him look stupid. So
Yeah.
as a director, I'm like, I'm about to cut you, bud.
Not even that. You don't understand how big of an impact Jussie Smollett makes for people. Like, he has people looking up for him. He was an activist. He was really in the light. And for him to do a hate crime on himself, True or not true? That just showing like others, like one, you're showing other people that like how untasteful like his name can be in other people's mouths. Like it's just no good at all. So I just feel like he gets what he deserves, and karma's gonna get him.
All right, let him know. Moving on.
So moving on to a homeless teen graduate. Tupac Mosley graduated as valedictorian of Rail Egypt High School in Memphis, Tennessee. He received more than $3 million worth of college scholarships. Tupac said during his graduation speech, "Never let your current situation, whatever circumstances you're going through, be a mountain that you can't climb."
Okay. I that quote actually, I feel the quote.
Right, I'm feeling that.
I like the other one where he said, "Your station of limitation is not your destination."
Okay, so how does that relate to you? Like, how does that even? You know what I'm trying to say.
Just being like anywhere you at, you can be anywhere at any time, and you can just go from here. You know how many who was just talking about?
Jussie Smollett.
No,
Okay.
before she even became so popular, she was homeless, sleeping in her car.
Yeah,
Taraji P. Henson sleeping in her car. There's so many people who became like great actors, athletes before that, and was homeless.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
Yeah. So like I just feel as if he's just one great of many, and he's gonna really shine. Like this just is something that he's like really grateful for. I bet he is.
Do you think social media helped impact his story? Because a lot of stuff you really wouldn't know about if it wasn't for social media in the shade room. Because I feel like once it makes to the shade room, you're viral. Everybody's seen it.
Yeah, but at the same time, he was probably very viral in his own community. You don't think teachers talk? You don't think like a report went out like talking about how he overcome this, or teachers are gonna now say, "Oh, he graduated. He was homeless. You can't make it to school."
I feel like reports did go out in his community, but I don't feel like his story would have been as big
I feel like
without the social media impact. 'Cause we wouldn't have heard about it. Because just like they don't hear about stuff to go in Vegas, we don't hear about stuff to go over there unless it's on social media.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But I feel as if like this is something positive that the Shade Room posted, so I was very happy for
Yeah,
that.
that's different for him. That's not like them. But we're gonna go ahead and ease it to break. Stay tuned for Martine Talk right after this.